What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? My YouTube fam. This your man Ghost Rider coming at you. Last week I talked with you guys. It's a Monday morning again, and guess what? Had to shut down last night to do a reset. Last week we talked about me starting behind the 8 ball for the week. Make a long story short, I had to end up designating last week as a recovery mode, which I call. In other words, recovery to me is just trying to make whatever I can make to at least recover truck expenses, because it was just crazy. They offered me a lot of loads, but I only chose 3 out of all those loads that made financially and business wise sense to me to try and make a decent profit. You know, sometimes you're gonna find yourself in that situation where when you're choosing and selecting loads and you're seeing how it's gonna go, that you gotta decide, okay, is this gonna be a recovery, or, you know, try to get what I can get to at least maintain, or keep pushing the envelope. Well, I decided, like I said, I chose three loads. If you see me keep looking down, it's because I keep a notepad every week of all the loads I run and my expenses and what it takes and stuff like that, to that way I've got a general idea come the end of the week what I'm looking at for, you know, a net profit. My first load I took was from Lebanon, Pennsylvania to Columbus, Ohio. The total for that load came out to be $838. Yeah, it was a real low paying load. I think the line haul on it was like $665, and freaking fuel surcharge was $173. So I basically took that to get started, and then after that I got another load out of Columbus, Ohio, and I had to take that all the way to Sturvant, Wisconsin, which was another low paying line haul for the line haul was like $543, and then they gave me like fuel surcharge of $234, which under normal circumstances I would have never touched it, but considering the situation that I went into, you know, I call it recovery mode, trying to recover something out of the week, and then the miles weren't bad, so I took that. But these are the reason why I took those 2 loads, because then the third load, which I just delivered yesterday, was a big money load, which kind of offset those other 2 loads. So I had to take those 2 loads to get to work my way to this load. And this was a load out of De Pere, Wisconsin. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. That's where our main terminal is, and delivered to Cranston, Rhode Island. And the line haul alone on that for that load was like $32.78, and then the fuel surcharge for it was $6.74. So it gave me a total for that load of $39.52. It was a long run, but it was a good one, because the receivers, it was like basically it wasn't a bad place to try to find, kept me steady on the road. So make a long story short, my total truck profit for the whole week came out to be real low, which I already knew, because like I said, I had to deem that as a recovery week, you know, just trying to make something. So my total profit at all, you know, was, this is truck revenue before anything's taken out, was $5,567. Now, mind you, I did pretty good with fuel. I only spent $1,615.92, $1,615.92 in fuel. I was watching my fuel real close, because with 3 loads, I was trying not to fill up a lot, you know, and they were long distances. So yeah, basically that's what I ended up with picking last week. And then it seems like now I'm sitting here at a TA truck stop. Matter of fact, my reset will be up in about a couple of hours. Yeah, those 3 loads ran me all the way back down to like 20 some hours left. So I just said, you know what, let me just reset, because I don't really like running off of recaps. I will run off of recaps if I have to, if you know, to get it on, but I really don't like running off of recaps, just because of the whole, you know, you gotta wait till 12 o'clock midnight to regain those hours, and it leaves too many variables for things to happen while you're on recap. You feel me? So once again, my truck revenue is about $5,567. I spent about $1,600 in fuel for the week. So that should that definitely will cover all my truck expenses, and it should leave me with a fairly recoverable, manageable net. Not good, but it's something, you know. And sometimes you're gonna find yourself in a situation where, and especially after the thing, you got to keep it balanced, because the last couple of weeks were good for me. So this week, okay, I just chopped it up like, okay, considering the fact that the other weeks were decent, I can take this hit this week. You know what I'm saying? And that's in business. You're going to have your good weeks and you're going to have your bad weeks. But the thing is, you don't want to have bad weeks consistently every week, week after week after week, because then you're going to find yourself in a jam. So like right now, by me coming off of this bad, to me, it's a bad week. Maybe some of y'all that are single and maybe don't have a lot of responsibilities, or your finances are way a lot better than mine. That would probably be, you know, a $1,500, $1,600, $1,800 settlement is probably okay for you, but it's not for me. Not for what I have set up and things that I'm trying to accomplish and do. That's not. So with that said, by me knowing that that was a bad week, so now my mindset, my motive is okay, this week I'm trying to focus to make it a really good week to offset last week, because of course, you know, in real life, you having a low settlement, a low check, that means you're gonna have to go and wheel and deal and negotiate with your personal finance, your personal bills and stuff, you know, cut here, cut there and all that stuff, and then make promises for next week. So now I gotta try, now I'm in this mode now, okay, we gotta make this week that I'm on, about to start, really, really good to help cushion last week and build like that. You never wanna try to get yourself in where you're having back-to-back bad weeks, because then it's gonna be harder to climb out that hole. Y'all feel me? Cool. Man, I looked on there, we're up to like 118 subscribers. That's awesome. That is totally awesome. Man, hats out. I've been seeing a lot of your comments, and I hope I'm getting back with you in a respectable time, because I like to get back with people who comment in a respectable time. You know, just to let you know, I'm one of those ones that I'm going to communicate back with you. I know a lot of folks on YouTube, they always use quote unquote, they're so busy, or there's a, but no, because guess what? You guys don't have to watch my videos. And so just based off of that alone, you guys showing interest, that prompts me to comment, because that's what I would want. If I comment to somebody on a video, I would expect an answer back. Now, do I expect it right away? No, because I know they're busy, but it should be back in a reasonable amount of time. And that's what I try to give you guys, to get back with you in a reasonable amount of time. Speaking of that, last week, you know, my fleet manager, Shelby, she went on to new and better things. And so I've got another fleet manager, and Anna, her name is Anna, and she seems to be working out pretty good. So I can tell that before Shelby left, that she gave Anna the lowdown on how I run and what loads I like and stuff like that, because so far, crossing the fingers, so far everything is kind of running smooth. You know, again, I still think there's a big career planner problem, you know, the ones that are selecting the loads, because it just seems like there's a breakdown somewhere, because if you got a driver that's ready on Monday and you can't, you know, you don't find a load till Tuesday late evening, that's a problem. I mean, come on now, there's loads out here, but that's another topic. We're not going to dwell on that. But true, really, I just came on here just to let you guys know what's going up. So far, I've got a load lined up. I pick it up tomorrow, and it delivers on Thursday. Now, normally I wouldn't take that, but these are the conditions in which I took it. It's a drop and hook on the other end. And I've been to this place before, and I know how they operate, so I can get it there and drop it early. So then, knowing that, what I did was the place I'm going to pick up, because it picks up tomorrow at 12. But I called ahead of time. I called them just to see what their shipping and receiving hours are. And come to find out, by me talking with the lady, I've got it set up to where I can go pick this load up early. As a matter of fact, she was saying that she had one of our trailers on the lot, and what she's gonna do, she's gonna let her guys know. She told me what time to show up, 5 o'clock in the morning versus 12. That's what I'm talking about. In my last video, I was talking about taking the initiative. You gotta take the initiative. You never know until you try. Yes, you got times on these loads that you're getting, but you never know until you try. What's the worst case scenario? You can't get in early, so what? You're back to your original time. But if you do happen to make something happen, then guess what? You're one up on a game. Like right now, she told me to show up at 5, and this is the thing. She said, worst case scenario, she said, I'm gonna let my guys know that you're coming here, and what they'll do, if they can, they'll go ahead and load that load up on the trailer that we have. That way, when you get here, all you gotta do is drop the empty and pick that one up. Or if they can't get to it, then at 5 o'clock when you show up here, they know that they're gonna live load you right then and there. So guess what? Now I'm getting ahead of the ball game, y'all. That's what I'm saying, taking initiative. As a business owner, you're an independent contractor, you know and should know what you need to do to make things happen. You feel me? The thing is getting ahead. And then when I found out, I went and let my dispatch, my fleet manager know, hey, I know we say Thursday, but check it. I can have this load there Wednesday evening sometime. So guess what she's doing? Now she is on the board trying to find a load to accommodate me for when I get there. It's all about communication with your fleet manager. That's the biggest thing. It's so easy to sit up. It's so easy to say, oh, well, they're not doing right, or they're doing me like this and they're doing me like that. In some cases, okay, it may be true, but 9 times out of 10, you are the driver. You are the captain of your ship. You. When it all boils down, all the fingers are going to be pointed at you, the truck driver, the owner operator, the independent contractor, you. So anything that you can do to make it easier on yourself or make it easier on these loads, then you take the initiative. Because guess what? Once you've done everything that you're supposed to do and things still go foul, guess what? Now you can say, I've done everything. So now you know it's not you that you've done. It's not what you've done. Now you can go investigate and say, okay, how did this happen? Where's the breakdown at? But if you ain't done everything that you can do, then you can't get in that mode. Y'all feel me? Man, Ghost Rider's not going to tell y'all wrong. And when I do tell you stuff, I don't like to tell you stuff that's made up or what I heard. I'm telling you stuff off of experience, off of things that I've experienced. And mind you, if you've gone back and looked at some of my old videos, you know I've been through a lot already with this company. But I'm still here. I'm still keeping it moving. And I thank God for you guys that are watching my videos and still keeping watching. You know what I'm saying? This company is, I see it. The setup, I can see the setup. I can see, you know, they've been in business for 40 some years. I see where they're going. I see it. And yes, there's money to be made here. Yes, it is. Yes. I mean, I've got settlements. I've been making some decent money. Can I make more? I believe so. Is there some things that need to be worked out and hashed out? I believe so. But guess what, y'all? Everywhere you're not going to find a perfect company. There isn't a perfect company. What your mindset has got to be, you got to decide within yourself, how much can you take? How much are you willing to deal with? Some of the great businessmen will tell you that they didn't just up and leave when things got bad. Sometimes they stuck it out. A lot of your successful business survived through the bad times. And that's how I feel. Yes, it's the winter time, loads are scarce, everything freight is tight, but I'm hanging in here because I believe with this, the way this system is within this company, that when things start coming up and up, guess what? That's when the money's gonna come up and up. And guess what? Ghost Rider's gonna be in position. So all those that are saying that they leaving and leaving out, hey, I look at it as, hey, this process is just a weeding out game. To the true runners and to the ones that's just in it just to be in it. I'm in it for the long run. I've got everything on the line. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nowhere else to go. I ain't got no turning back. So I'm gonna make this work. And that's the mentality you got to have. You got to set your goals, set your plans, and stick to them. Stick to your guns. Are you going to have people in your ear saying, oh, what you doing? You can't do this, or you made a bad decision? Yeah, you're going to have that. But you got to stick to your dreams. You got to stick to your goals, because it's going to be up to you to make them happen. And guess what? Them same ones that was in your ear telling you all this negative stuff, when you done made it to the top, guess what? Them gonna be them same ones in your ear talking about, man, I told you, I knew you could do it. Oh man, I was with you all the way. Shut up. Feel me? So I just wanted to come in here, hey, let y'all know, like, subscribe, comment, share. I don't like to sound like a robot, you know, because you hear all the other YouTubers saying that. But I also get it because they're trying to build their page up. And so therefore I'm trying to be, because there's certain requirements that you got to have. Like I want to be able to live stream. That way I can see you guys and be able to comment with you on one-on-one, you know. So I'm trying to work towards that. We're at 118 subscribers. So that is awesome. That is way past beyond what I thought was going to happen when I started this. This is my very, very first YouTube channel. Very first YouTube channel. And I guess y'all could tell by the way the videos and stuff like that. But I promise you there's going to be some more interesting things and some more interesting content. Yeah. I want to pause for a second. Let me think about something. But yeah. Man. Wow, man. But yeah, check it. If you're thinking about, if you've been contacted, and I need to, let me ask y'all something. For the ones that are thinking about Wells Company or been contacted about Wells, and even the ones that have already here, if y'all decide to come to, let me know. Let me know if you decide to come to Wells. Let me know. I've got my driver code down at the bottom, but I don't know. I've been getting a lot of feedback of people saying that they're coming to Wells off of my videos, and I've told them to use my driver's code as a reference, but I haven't heard anything. I haven't seen anything. So, and I'm wondering if it's are they putting it down, or if it's being mentioned, or just, you know, just for analytical purposes. I just like to see if my videos are really making a difference, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, y'all know what I'm trying to say. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know, I just like to know because I'm the type of person, if somebody's coming in off of my word or off of the stuff that I'm sharing, then I'd like to know who they are. That way I can keep in contact with them and keep up with them and letting them know the ins and outs and whatnot, because I feel like it's my responsibility. I feel bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm just built like that. I don't want nobody saying, oh, he shysted me, or this ain't like it. No, I'm gonna tell you like it is. And if you're coming in off of what I'm saying, then I want to know, that way I can keep up with you. And that way, if things start to go array or go afoul, then we can sit down and communicate and figure out, okay, what's the best options and how do we deal with it, or who do we need to get in contact with? Because I tell you what, I've been reached out. I've had supervisors and matter of fact, Sarah, the owner's sister, has reached out to me. So I've had different people reaching out to me, you know, checking on me, seeing, you know, how things are going. So yeah, do that. Like, subscribe, comment, what I'll do is I'll put my driver's code down in the description again. For those that are thinking about coming on board, use me as a reference. Tell me, hey, I seen Ghost Rider on there making them videos, you know. And let me know when you do it. That way I can call back and check, say, hey, he saw my video, so let's do him right. Y'all feel me? All right, y'all. Till next time, I'll let y'all know later on during the week how things is going. But until that, keeping it moving and peace out.